college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cyclones will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Colorado's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They'll leave it with him. And this home team defense is now rolling out the welcome mat for the visitors. They start their night stuffing the run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mueller. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that time with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
One thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again.
Breaks into the open. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Mueller. Quick strike complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cyclones want to move quickly. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
First foul.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Durham. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give out of the gun. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Nice move to keep running. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Mueller. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw to the outside is complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has to lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Scanning the field, it's Mueller. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Durham. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. The throw. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
The Buffaloes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pressure coming. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Running back searching for a hole.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Cyclones are in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Mueller. Oh, he makes the catch.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. And you can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Finds a man in the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Just keep slinging it. Looking left. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And this one is perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Mueller. Quickly to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs, that running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Oh, what a cut! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Cyclones lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. The give from the gun. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Mueller. This time it's complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Right down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Beckham. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You don't see a ton of wide receivers come in as true freshmen and just take over the game and be the best player on the field. Man, he's done that as a true freshman. It's been amazing to watch, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy hunt as a receiver, which is not a normal thing. So it kind of shows you what kind of potential he has. He can win it as a freshman. He can win it as a sophomore. Shoot, he can win it as a junior. This guy has unbelievable talent.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to throw, it's Mueller. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
To the air on second down. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
23, Colorado, 17.
After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Ball State. The Maction
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wants to fire on second down. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead. Sneaks it in. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quick strike complete.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pocket breaking down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it on the counter. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in there, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mueller. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some.